Hi everyone, welcome to step 8. This is the getting started session, which is very important in our business because we need to make sure that our new distributors get off to a flying start. So the purpose of this training is to show you what information we need to give to our new distributors and how we do that, because there is quite a lot of information when someone's starting up a business, and this will give you a really good idea about how we do it and the structure we use and how we communicate the information. So I'm going to put that up on the screen, and just going to put the training up now. Here we go. Okay, so getting started, step 8. The first thing we need to do is the welcome email. So once our new distributor has actually registered and we have a confirmation email from the company saying that they've now made their payment and have joined the business, we then call them straight back and send out the welcome email. And the welcome email basically directs them to the support site, the 10-step support site, which is www.the10steps.info. And at that stage, they can go and download. They also download Skype, and they also need to connect with us on Facebook straight away. So that's the very first things we do when someone's registered. And we also need to find out at that stage, have they got a printer? Will they be able to print off their catalog slips, catalog collection slips, mystery slips, the planner, and the getting started pack? If they haven't got a printer, then we go to Barney's print shop and we order the getting started pack, and we have that sent out by courier, and so that it arrives at their house. So we remove all obstacles to getting them started quickly. So we take care of that part of the thing. We also recommend that you send a welcome card to welcome your new distributor into your team, and write them a nice little message about how you're going to help them over the next few weeks and months in the business as they learn how to build their business, and send them a couple of round books as well, just to help them get off to a good start. And on the 10steps.info site, you can refer them then to the getting started process, which of course is watching the training videos on selling on Facebook and creating their own Facebook group and getting the products out there so that they start making money straight away before they even get the catalogs. And then the other thing we need to do, the final thing on that initial phone call, is to book the Skype call for the following day, because the getting started session is done on Skype, because that enables us to see our new distributor, and that's the beginning of us starting to build a relationship with our new distributor. So that's very important. It's very important that it's done on Skype. The Skype call itself is usually done the following day. And the purpose of the Skype call is, first of all, to get to know your new distributor and to make a friend of them. It's really important that we build the relationship first and the distributorship second. So take your time with that. You don't want to rush through that. Take your time and ask lots of questions about why they've joined and what their priorities are, what they're trying to do. Try and understand what their challenges are, where they are in life, and how you can help them move forward. And reassure them by explaining your role, because remember, there's no boss in Clean Easy. I always say that they are the boss. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to advise them and give them the right information. So reassure them that they've made a good decision and that you're going to be with them every step of the way in the coming weeks and months. And then, of course, the third thing that we need to do during that Skype call is to, having done all that, having got to know them and asked them what the priorities are and outlined how we're going to help and support them, we then need to get them to commit to the system, which is, first of all, retailing, communicating with us on a regular basis. So first of all, retailing effectively, communicating with us on a daily basis, joining the webinars, and also coming to the monthly workshop. So that's the purpose of the Skype call. And of course, that would include, when we talk about effective retail there, it would talk about giving them an effective plan. So we need to do some planning at that stage as well, and to discuss what they're going to do in terms of retailing, which method they're going to use. Do use a checklist. There is a checklist in the workbook, and make sure you've covered all the points in the getting started process. So the Skype call is usually the day after they've joined, and it's a get to know you session with summarizing the 4 points really of effective retailing and doing a plan, and then communicating upline, which is Facebook, Skype, and telephoning their sponsor. And the third thing is webinars and workshops, and then booking into the induction webinar. And you can also, at that early stage, you can take them into the website for registering for their first event. Now, the induction webinar is usually the following day after that, so it might be the same day in some cases, but we run webinars every day in our system, and